In the fight against COVID-19, the Ohio Department of Health says less than 2% of children under the age of 5 have gotten vaccinated. This comes after the COVID vaccine was federally approved and made available to kids in that age group 2 weeks ago. NBC4's Jonathan Jackson live tonight. He spoke with some parents about their concerns regarding the lack of vaccinations. Jonathan.
Carrie, many of the families I spoke with say they're glad to see this COVID vaccine finally being made available to kids under the age of 5. However, while some of them are eager to get their kids vaccinated right away, others are a little more hesitant.
Oh, she knows what to do.
While enjoying a day out at the park, Hannah Jacobs says she's more at ease letting her daughter Adira be around others. And she says the reason why is because her daughter just received her first dose of the COVID vaccine.
I was very excited and relieved that she could finally get some coverage.
2 weeks ago, the COVID vaccine was federally approved for kids below the age of 5. However, data from the Ohio Department of Health shows that vaccination numbers among children in that age group remain extremely low throughout the state, with a little over 7,200 kids under 5 having received the vaccine, which includes around 1,800 kids in Franklin County. Altogether, that's less than 2% of children in Ohio who are eligible.
I think probably closer to the fall, just so we can couple it in with the flu shot.
For parents like Katie Baker, she says she fully plans on getting her daughter Daisy vaccinated before preschool, but would prefer to get all her shots done at once.
We've considered it. We don't feel in a rush, especially since the numbers have been down generally.
And others like Kurt and Maggie Duringer say they're not as concerned due to the current COVID numbers. However, they are in favor of the vaccine and say its arrival comes at a perfect time before their daughter enters preschool.
The timing was good because growing up during COVID and being isolated, we lost some of that social skill early on.
Columbus Public Health is also urging the public to get their kids vaccinated. They say they have several clinics open, but so far have only given about 50 vaccine doses. Local for you in Columbus, I'm Jonathan Jackson, NBC4.